Night 2 of the NCAA-II Swimming and Diving National Championships in Indianapolis. The Drury men in the hunt, currently sitting in fourth, 24.5 points behind leader McKendree. The women in third, but with work to do, behind by a larger margin. Nova Southeastern leading on that side. Brian Reynolds talking a little strategy before the first event. We start with the men's 100 fly. Dominic Karasik in for Drury. He's the defending national champion in this event. Stiff competition this year for the senior. McKendree's Greg Lachinsky is the favorite. He's out to an early lead. Karasik going to have to come from behind if he has a chance, but Lachinsky never lets up. The senior from McKendree takes first. Karasik finishes in sixth. We jump to the women's 400 IM. Aurora Duncan in the final for Drury. She's coming off a second place finish at the 200 IM last night. May Lowy of Nova out in first early. She's the favorite, but on the backstroke, Duncan starting to gain ground and at one point makes it nearly dead even. Lowy is going to pull away in the final 75, but you'll see Duncan's reaction here at the end and the reaction of her coaches and teammates. She finishes in second and goes a best time by over 4 seconds. All smiles on the DU sideline for Aurora Duncan and company, the sophomore having a stellar meet thus far. To the men's 400 IM, Andrew Rodriguez, Joao Nogueira representing Drury off the blocks. Rodriguez starts fast, highlighted at the top of your screen. Into the third leg, Tampa's Santiago Corridor takes the lead. Meanwhile, watch lane 6, Nogueira gaining ground, the freshman making a move. Corridor holds on for the win. Nogueira finishes fourth, Rodriguez in eighth. Nogueira goes a best time ever. He's even a little shocked by it. Great showing from the freshman out of Brazil. Women's 200 free now. Drury with two in the final. Josie Bushel and Ellie Walker, the first championship final for both swimmers in their career. Micah Heidier of Indy led this race for about 85% of the time until Nova's Amelia Roningdahl overtakes her at the end for first. Bushel finishes fifth for Drury. Walker places eighth. We jump to a little diving action. Cole Earl on the board for Drury. You can't miss him. Look at the beard. More importantly, look at the beauty. We're going to give you a little slow-mo action on this one. Tiny splash. That's how you know it's good. Earl finishes fifth overall. UIndy goes 1-2. Women's 400 medley relay now. Nova once again the favorites. Lexi Waller getting a free shower right before the race. She starts off the backstroke for Drury. Nova with the early lead. DU in sixth through the first two legs. Near the top of your screen, you can see Melly Veek closing the gap on the fly into the last stroke. Ellie Walker doing her part in the freestyle to gain a few extra points for Drury. A fifth place finish it is for DU. Nova extends its lead. We end with the men. Natan Baghetti, Davi Morao, Dominic Karasik, and Cam Glass. Baghetti out first for DU. It's close early on. The breaststroke, though, is where DU makes a move. Morao closing his final 25 fast. He's got Drury out in first now. A great second leg for Morao. Sideline cheering them on. Karasik keeps it going on the fly, but you have to watch out for Lachinsky of McKendree at the end. He won the 100 fly earlier tonight. He and Glass racing the final leg, but it's Lachinsky who continues to be dominant. McKendree 1, Drury 2, Finley 3 at the end of night 2. Nova Southeastern 73.5 points up over Indy. Drury in third for the women. On the men's side, Indy in first ahead of McKendree by 57. Drury 65.5 behind in third. Please stand by for post-meet interviews.
For me, the best day is tomorrow, and for all the boys, we have our strongest individual events tomorrow. So I think it's a good day for Drury to put up some good times and grow up in the rank.
I had an interesting start to the season, so for me this has just been a lot about growth, and how hard I've worked all year has been paying off. And I'm just excited to see how well everyone else is doing with all the training. I mean, a lot of people are doing new things, so I'm just excited to be on top of my events and see everyone try new things and branch out there.
The women and the men are running some pretty similar meets. Our first 2 days, we know they're not our best days, and we've got our best days yet to come. So the message out to the team is get everybody behind it. Let's come back the next 2 mornings and let's score a lot of points.